Good morning, beautiful people. Rise and shine. It is a beautiful day, so I need you to start it in a beautiful way. My name is Alison Monrose, and before we get into all the juicy stuff that I have for you today, let's take a stop at the news desk for this morning's headlines.
Good morning. Let's get you caught up with some of the headlines happening in St. Lucia. More than a year after its commissioning, the report by the St. Jude Hospital Reconstruction Project Review Committee was presented to the Parliament of St. Lucia. At the first sitting of the House of Assembly for 2023 on Tuesday, 17 January, the House debated the adoption by the Cabinet of Ministers of the recommendations of the report by the completion and commissioning of the St. Jude Hospital from the George Odlum Stadium to the original St. Jude Hospital site. Now, last year, government doubled down on its decision to discontinue works commenced by the former United Workers' Party government and began construction works on the buildings erected during the Kenny Anthony-led Labour administration. While no set date for the transition plans has been given, Prime Minister and Minister for Finance, Philip Pierre, has indicated that government will now incorporate the structures undertaken by the Chasney administration.
We're very excited about it because we know when we are through that debate, the people of St. Lucia will know who literally wasted in a callous nature nearly $200 million.
Still with health matters, the leadership of the Millennium Heights Medical Complex has given the assurance that 2023 will be the year of improved service to the public. The recently installed Chief Executive Officer met the press Tuesday for an open review of the past year and the challenges confronting the medical institution.
Our program for this year will sustain the existing package that we currently provide to the population, and we'll build it around this acronym called SPICE, where the S stands for enhancing the quality of the services we provide, with a heavy focus on quality and patient safety. We will seek to improve the overall performance of the management by looking at some of the metrics I shared with you earlier on to begin to improve on those metrics. We will begin to strengthen our institution and build capacity in selected areas, particularly our nursing area. We need to provide opportunities for training, developing new skills and competencies as we begin to delegate and decentralize responsibilities to the lowest level effectively possible. Our communication strategy, both internal and external, will be fairly aggressive in 2023. This is the start of the process. We intend to have quarterly press briefings where we will update you on our performance and get feedback from you on any issues that you would want to raise with us. So we need to now profile the entire communication strategy of the hospital, both internally and externally as well. And finally, we can't do it without our employees. We really have to focus on our employees and their happiness and improving the staff morale.
Dexter James, their CEO, Millennium Heights Medical Complex. Meantime, the medical complex has outlined plans to commission an oxygen plant in 2023 that will save the institution just about $150,000 per month in operating costs. According to the MHMC officials, the equipment is already at the facility and plans are underway for its proper housing and functionality.
The plant was provided by the government of St. Lucia sometime last year. We have to build protective housing for that plant and secure a specifically designed foundation for it. That hasn't been done yet, and we're hoping to have it completed before the end of March this year and have the plant activated and fully implemented. But the plant itself is on premises. We just have to complete the infrastructure to get it functioning.
The Millennium Heights Medical Complex has given a timeline of March 2023 to operationalize the oxygen plants. A recent DBS Newsworld report encapsulated one VA4 resident's concern after learning juveniles were spending time behind bars at the Bodley Correctional Facility. According to Danny James, there should be social mechanisms in place to accommodate juvenile reform as opposed to lumping juvenile offenders together with hardened criminals, which may foster even greater criminal intent. Now, during Tuesday morning's pre-parliament press engagement, Prime Minister and Minister for National Security Philip Pierre said the situation with the juveniles at Bordelais is concerning. He asserted that the Department of Home Affairs should be on the ball to remedy the situation.
That is sad. That's sad, and I think that the Ministry of Home Affairs is looking into it. But that's sad. Very, very concerning.
And that's it from the news desk. I'm Lisa Joseph. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, news team, and don't go too far because we'll be right back. Everybody, if you do not already know, we are celebrating something big. We already started around January 8th, but we are still continuing because we haven't quite ended. So let's check out Linda Charles Ambrose as she tells us more about Nobel Laureate Festival in Gros. Good morning, beautiful people. I am joined here with Linda Charles Ambrose, and she's going to talk to us about what we're celebrating this January into February. So how are you doing this morning, Linda?
I'm very well, thank you, Alison. It's very nice to see you.
That is what we love to hear. It is a beautiful day and we have a lot to celebrate. So tell the people, what are we doing here today?
Okay, so in Gros right now, we are celebrating the Nobel Laureate Festival. And as you know, this is to commemorate our two Nobel laureates, Sir Arthur Lewis and Sir Derek Walcott, and they were both born on January 23rd. Isn't that amazing?
It is.
So today, Wednesday, the 18th of January, we will have the lecture, and this is being delivered by an award-winning son of the Gros soil, Vladimir Lucien. He has won awards as a poet, as a writer, as an actor, and he will be delivering on the theme, nurturing our creativity, consolidating our legacy. And this theater that we are in right now is named after Vladimir Lucien. Amazing, right? So next, on January 24th, we have an award-winning poet, writer, director, playwright, Kendall Hippolyte, okay, who lives in Gros, and he will be doing poetry, a poetry festival, and he has dubbed it Ionola Words, a celebration of our poetry by 13 St. Lucian poets, okay? So Kendall will be here on the 24th, an evening of poetry. Then on the 27th, which is Friday night, Richard Ambrose has put together a dance production, and Richard is also an award-winning choreographer. He was trained in Europe, in St. Lucia, in Trinidad, and his production is dubbed Street Party One Friday Night. So while people will be enjoying the street party down the road, other people will be here at the Vladimir Lucien Theatre enjoying Richard Ambrose's production. And then on the 31st of January, we have somebody who's very passionate about sustainable tourism. His name is Sylvester Clozel, and right here at the HRDC, his book is going to be launched, and the book is entitled The Caring Entrepreneur, A Strategy for Sustainable Community-Based Tourism. And this will be here on the 31st of January. And while all of this is going on, we have our exhibition, which was launched in early January on the 8th. So we have artists, we have sculptors, we have writers. So please come along, people, and check out the exhibition. It's very, very exciting, and you will see products that you have never seen before. Everything is original.
I can sincerely vouch for that because there's some amazing pieces there, and they're all from St. Lucian blood, more specifically Gros soil. And it's honestly amazing to see how talented our people are, and especially we're all coming together to celebrate those two amazing men, although who are not with us at this moment, but they did an amazing job and they left their mark on St. Lucia. You know, we're still being praised for having two Nobel laureates. So, you know, they did what they had to do, right?
Okay,
So
what I'm looking forward to is a woman, a St. Lucian woman, to win a Nobel Prize. So women born on January 23rd, please come forward.
That would be a great thing if we had a third one to be born on the same day. Because, both were born on January 23rd. So, we have to celebrate in a big way, show off all the major, amazing culture and art from our St. Lucian people. Now, there are some events that happened prior that we may have missed, or some people may have missed. So, could you tell them about that?
Okay, so on the launch on January the 8th, we had a huge activity right here. We had performances from young people. We had a mother and son combination, the Alphonse family. Then we had two sisters singing. We had people who came and read Derek Walcott's poems. I myself read a poem, a short poem called The Fist. It's all about Gopoel, and I think I could identify with that very well. So Dimple Louisi was there. As you know, she's the chair of the National Nobel Laureate Committee, and she's the patron as well. So that went down very well indeed. And something I forgot to mention, on the 25th of January, the schools in the area in District 1, they're going to have a festival here as well, a poetry festival. Ooh. So the primary school over there, the infant school over there, and the schools in Monchy, Grand Riviere, Corinth, they will be here on the 25th from 9:30 in the morning for a poetry festival. And I dare say it will be poetry that the students have written themselves. So everything which happens here is original stuff. Ooh. Original, yes.
That's what we like to hear, guys. So we need you to come out, support these people, because, it takes a lot. It takes some bravery, it takes some guts to come up here, read something original, display something original, so it makes you a little bit more vulnerable because you're showing a little bit more of who you are as an individual. So guys, we need to come out in big numbers to support those people who have taken that first step to be brave. Now with that, I want you to tell them how they can contact you or how they can get more information on what's to come.
Okay, so they can call me on, well, I have so many numbers. 722-7304 is one of them, and 486-8152. And they can also email me if they would like, mollyrose007@hotmail.com, MOLLYROSE007, one word, at hotmail.com. Thank you very much.
All right, perfect. So guys, ensure you come out in big numbers. We want to celebrate everyone, especially the ones who are coming out and the ones who have been there, done that, who have gone before. So guys, come out, celebrate, because we have a lot to celebrate for. Now with that, I want to say thank you so much for joining me here today. And guys, I'll see you in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. As you all know, we are coming off the climb of COVID right now, but a lot of us have not regained our health 100%. We might look good, we might pretend to be good, but a lot of us deep within are not 100%. So let us hear Dr. Tanya Destang Beaubrun as she tells us more about how we can get our health to 100%. Good morning, my beautiful people. I am joined here with Dr. Tanya Destang Beaubrun, and we have a lot to talk about today. But before we get into that, how are you doing this morning, Tanya?
I'm fine. I'm just looking at you and so proud of you.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm very happy that you're having an amazing day so far, and I think everybody out there is waiting to see what we're talking about today. Now, for those of you who do not know, just give them a briefing on what you do.
All right. I'm a family physician specializing in functional and integrative medicine. And your next question would be, what is functional and integrative medicine? And that really is focusing on the patient and the individual needs of each patient. I still practice conventional Western medicine along with the functional and integrative. So it's really tailoring management and treatment protocols for each patient based on the unique and genetic and bio-individual needs of each patient. So it's not fully disease management, it is more patient-centered medicine and very fulfilling.
Oh, okay. So I see that you love what you do. Now, I think some of you have some very good eyes, but you'd see something on her left side saying Satya. So tell them about that.
Okay, so Satya is my baby. Satya was birthed many, many years ago when I sat in my office and got tired really of just writing prescriptions for each patient and wondering if I was truly helping each patient. I decided then to find something more because I thought my patients deserved more. And I went in search of it and found functional medicine, which healed me. I had some health struggles, and I used functional medicine to deal with it. And I was so happy with that I was determined that this was what I was going to offer my patients when they came in. So I went away and did a fellowship program in functional medicine and also a degree in alternative medicine to learn more about all the treatment modalities that were available to use for the patients that were coming into Satya.
I think it is very important that we look beyond what we know and try to see how we can help people further than what we are, used to right now. And to see that you did not just stop at what you knew, you went out above and beyond to ensure that you had these special treatments for every last person, because everybody is indeed different, and we all know that. But I find a lot of persons, especially in this type of field, medical field, they tend to put everybody in a bracket, right? But
That's how we've been taught.
Yes, that is how you've been taught. But seeing that you went above and beyond to just go do your little research and see how you can better be able to help people, I think that is something that is very commendable, and I want to say thank you for that. Now, Saturday, something is coming up on Saturday. Tell the people a little bit more about that.
So Saturday is the launch of my passion project called Caribbean Spark. I think you first heard about it when I was interviewed on the Oprah Daily, The Life You Want class. And I think I was hesitant. I wasn't sure where this was going. And of everything I sent to the Oprah Daily team, they picked up on that. And that really was like a sign from the universe that it's a go. So really, it's the launch of a movement to encourage the people of the Caribbean and beyond to prioritize their health and well-being, and to understand that optimal health is not simply the absence of disease. It's about feeling good. It's about functioning well. It's about having an immune system that functions optimally. It's about embracing everything that is unique about you and understanding your body and taking personal responsibility for your health and well-being. I have found that since COVID, many of my patients are experiencing things like burnout and brain fog and just a lot of dysfunction and imbalances within their body. And that is stemming from the stress that we all went through during the pandemic. But what I want people to understand, and which is what drives Caribbean Spark, is that we just have to make that commitment and choose to prioritize our health. We can choose what we feed our bodies. We can choose whether or not to exercise. We can choose that we can drink water or we can drink soft drinks. We can make the choice that we're going to manage stress in a healthy ways, or we're going to drink our sorrows away every day at happy hour. And these are the things that we want to bring out there. The doctors can do so much. The healthcare workers can do so much. I mean, I can diagnose you and I can say, okay, give you a prescription or give you a treatment protocol. But what happens once you step outside my door? The choice for you to function well and to be healthy and vibrant and thriving is yours. Exactly. So how do we support each other? How do we as a people make the decision that we're going to be more than sun, sea, and sand, and we're going to be all about vibrancy and health and happiness and not just what I call the social media filter life, but the real life where we are functioning well and our immune systems are functioning well. And we have great connections, and we have access to food that makes us feel good, and we eat according to what our genetic needs are. And we feel well enough to exercise. Yeah. And just, it's all about thriving. And the tagline is celebrating the vibrancy of our people.
Ooh, that is lovely.
And that's what we want to do. We want to tap into the vibrancy that is our innate nature, that we're losing fast because of unhealthy habits and stress and inflammation and all these things. So we're gonna try and change that from now on, and that's what Caribbean Spark is all about.
No, you are completely right. A lot of people see people on social media and think, oh my God, she's so healthy, she's living the best life, but she might be, or he might be, dying behind the screen. They might be so ill, but they want you to see the best. And a lot of us tend to put on that brave face or pretend that we're so healthy, when in reality we're not. We're working at a lower frequency, we're working at a lower vibrancy, and we don't want that. I find after COVID, a lot of people have taken a hit with their health, but they haven't regained it. They haven't done anything to put themselves back on top. We all could be doing a lot better, I believe.
Me too. We all could be
yes,
doing
I think
better,
we all could be doing a lot better. But seeing that you have Caribbean Spark on Saturday, I think anyone who goes there will benefit greatly.
Yes, so stay tuned. We will be launching on Saturday. So we have the launch event, and then look out on social media. We will give access to the page. What is unique is that we got what we call 11 ambassadors, former patients and St. Lucians. So you will see somebody who looks like you, somebody who sounds like you, so that you can hopefully be inspired to make the commitment to your health and well-being, because it's your health and it's your choice. It's really, I can only do so much as a physician, but what you need to do is to decide whether you are willing to own your purpose and power and take charge of your health.
And with that, I would like you to tell them how they can contact you and how they can get more information.
So we will be launching the official page. It's not live yet, called CaribbeanSpark.com, and so stay tuned. You can follow me on Instagram, Dr. Tanya Beaubrun, and it will all be there. We will soon have a Caribbean Spark Insta page, and we will be posting. You will have access to the videos. We will be releasing the videos, so you could, maybe somebody's story may resonate with you, and you say, "Oh, that's my spark. I'm going to do that. I just want to spark this. I want to take it out and ignite this movement where we can truly feel well, look well, and be well."
I completely agree with that. And with that, guys, you'll need to check out our Instagram. Stay tuned because we have a lot coming. We have a lot coming before Saturday and on Saturday itself. So ensure that you stay tuned to all the updates so you can get yourself there, so you can experience that spark. Right? And with that, I would like to say I'll see you in just a little bit.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this morning's SocaCize session. Leading the wine, we have Suzanne from Studio Fit and Healthy 911 and myself, Shani, from SocaCize St. Lucia. Let's get ready to flaunt with SocaCize. This morning's workout is a wine and tone routine to Happiness by Ding Dong. Let's get moving. All right, so we're gonna begin tap, tap, step back side. 4, 3, 2, tap, tap, back. Tap, tap, back. Tap, tap, back. One more. We're gonna add the arms with that. Let's go. Hey. 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 One more. Stretch those hands to the ceiling. Let's go. Brush the shoulder. Hey. 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 Push. Side. Next side. Happiness. Up. Brush it. Hey. Push. Next side. Third. Hey. Hey. Hey, 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 leg on the bird. Hey, next side. Step it out. Hey, 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 4, 3, 2, happiness. Let's go, let's go. Hey, push. Happiness. Whoa. Push. We're gonna tap. Let's go. Hey. 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 Let's start the arm. Hey. Happiness, happiness, let's go. Whoa. Push. Again. Whoa. Push. Happy, happy.
Happiness.
Push.
Mona fear friend, mona bad mind. We don't want no friendship from them. Sing again now. Happiness.
Whoa.
We don't know with stress.
Push, push.
Dance me a dance and I enjoy myself. If you want to start for your business.
That was this morning's session. We hope you are feeling sexy, sultry, and strong. Do remember to flaunt today.
All right, everybody, that brings us to the end of today's show. I hope you were well educated. I think those topics were very interesting. So, guys, come out and celebrate. We are the biggest supporters of our own people. So ensure that we come out to celebrate with everyone, right? So I will see you tomorrow with another beautiful show. So ensure maybe I might meet y'all at some of the events. So check it out. See you there, and I'll see you tomorrow bright and early. Bye.